In a Google slide, you can hyperlink some of the terms to outside sources. So for example, on this page, I'm going to explain how Killam rugs are different from others. And what I'd like to do is be able to link people over to this article that explains it in a little more detail. So I'm going to highlight the URL and copy it. I'll go back into my slide, and I've already written out the text here. I've explained something, and then I've written learn more here. So I'm going to highlight the word here. And then I'm going to click this icon, which is the link icon. Then I'm going to paste it right there and click apply. And then if I go into present mode and then I click the word here, it will take me to that page. I can change the color of this if I want to, if I want it to be something maybe that matches my presentation better. And I can also bold that, and I could make it not underlined if I wanted to. There's a bunch of things that I can do. This link is not going to work when I'm in editing mode. I have to click present in order to make that hyperlink work. If I decide I don't want it anymore, I can click on it again, and I can either click remove, which will take it off completely, or I can click change. Maybe I want to change the word that's showing, or I want to change the URL. And whatever I change, I would just click apply, and then that would change it. Another thing you can do with these hyperlinks is you can link to another page in this slideshow. So let's suppose I want to turn this whole thing into a PDF, like an ebook, or I just want it to be a presentation that people can run on their own without me giving a presentation. So I can create a table of contents that people can link to different pages on their own. So if I just do the same thing, I highlight the text, I click link, but instead of putting a URL here, I'm going to click slides in this presentation, and it's going to open up a list of all the slides. So this is the one that says rugs from Iran. I'm going to click that and click apply. And then when I go into the present mode and click rugs from Iran, it is going to take me right there. Let me do one more. A typical Killam rug, link, slides in this presentation. Okay, that was slide 5. It doesn't say the title of it here. The only time you're going to get the names of these is when you've actually used the page title field on the slide layout. So sometimes it's not going to say that. So there we go. Same thing. When I go to present, I'll click that and it takes me to that page. The only problem is if you've got these links to go to these pages, it would be nice to have a way for people to get back to the table of contents. So it's helpful to put a back button or a contents button on here. So that's pretty simple. You just insert a text box. You might want to do it right down in the corner. I'm just going to write the word contents, but then I'm going to make it really small. And then I can link that word to the contents so that when people go to the presentation, they click on that, it takes them to the content. So I can go to rugs from Iran and then go back to the contents. You can also hyperlink other things. Let's suppose I wanted to make this a button instead. I wanted to make it look like a button. So let me just take that off completely. You can hyperlink images, you can hyperlink shapes. So I could click on this, for example, and I can create a hyperlink where if I said, click on the picture to see something, and it would do that. This time I'm going to insert a text box, but I'm going to actually let the outline of it show. So I'll put contents again. But this time I'm going to put a border around this box, and I'm going to fill it. So I'm going to click on the box. This time I'm not going to click on the text itself, although I could do that. I'll click on the box, click link to slides in this presentation, click on contents, and then click apply. Then when I go into present, I click on that, it's going to take me back to the contents. So those are all the different ways that you can insert hyperlinks into your Google Slides.